What's up, everybody? It is Dankamyouknow, and I am back with another video. And ladies and gentlemen, the time has finally come. My HP Omen 25L is finally being brought back from the dead. So without further ado, let's go ahead and let's get into it. All right, so for a little backstory for those that may be new to the channel, in June of 2020, I uploaded my first YouTube video and it was a review for my Omen 25L. And since then, I've released a ton of videos on how to swap out the fans, how to change out the CPU cooler, and basically everything you can do to an HP Omen. And I had a ton of requests on a how-to for swapping out the case. So I ended up swapping my entire Omen setup into my Fractal Meshify Compact 2. And then over time, I started building this PC up. And recently, I just got a 3070 Ti. And then I also scored a 5600X AMD processor. So basically, all of the parts in my Fractal Meshify Compact 2 are now all original. And then going back to my Omen, I now have all of the original parts from my Omen, including my 5700 GPU and then my AMD 3700X processor. So the time has finally come to put together my Omen and have a second PC. So here's all the parts we're going to be going through. We got my GPU over here, CPU. These are fans for my Noctua U9S, and I uploaded a video on how to install this bad boy onto the HP Omen motherboard. And there's the motherboard right there, and I've got my G-Skill RAM, which I also uploaded a video on. And there's the case. So there's our list of parts. So let's go ahead and build this thing again. All right guys, so the Omen build is done, and let's do a quick overview of how I have everything set up. It's pretty much the same as it was before, but I did have to make a few changes. My rear fan is being hooked up into the system fan header. My two cooler fans and the top fan are actually three-way split into my CPU fan header because I used all my Y-split cables for my main build, but I do have that nice three-way split cable that came with my Noctua fan controller. So I'm using that, and then my bottom fan is hooked up into my front fan port over here. And still using the Noctua U9S cooler like I mentioned. I still got 32 gigabytes of G-Skill RAM, the Radeon RX 5700. But yeah, it came together really smoothly. I'm not doing a front fan this time, like in my last setup video, because it's really not that effective. So I ended up just putting my mechanical hard drive in the top slot and left my bottom one open. But yeah, the Omen is back together, guys. I'm excited. And let's go ahead and let's show you where I'm actually going to end up placing this thing now. So you may be asking yourself, hey Dan, so what exactly are you going to be doing with the Omen now that you've got it running again? Are you going to use it as a second PC in here, maybe for a streaming PC? And actually, I'm not going to. With my current processor and the 3070 Ti in here, it handles streaming with no problem. So I'm not going to actually be using it in here. And that's why you actually don't see it in here. So let's go show you what I did with it. But in order to do that, we got to come out here. You can say hi to Fred down there. What's up, bud? How you living? So the PC is now hooked up to my 65-inch 4K. And I'm sorry, we're getting a lot of strange display issues pointing out here, so I won't keep it pointed for too long. But the Omen is actually back there now. Check it out. So I've got it hooked up to my 4K 65-inch TV, and we're using it for games out here. My girlfriend's playing a lot of Sims on it. When I want to just chill on the couch and just relax and I don't feel like going back to my office, I can play games out here. And then here's the setup we got rocking right now connected to it. We got my Logitech G305. What's up, Fred? He's coming up for a sniff. And we got my little Red Dragon wireless keyboard. So I'm all set to game out here. And let me give you a nice little perspective of what it's like when you're sitting down. So if I'm sitting down, there's my makeshift little keyboard tray thingy. So I could just bring this, put it on my lap, and then boom, I'm gaming in 4K. Actually, I have it set to 1440p because it was impossible to read any of the writing when it was in 4K resolution. But yeah, I've now got a living room PC set up, and it's been really cool to have it out here. My girlfriend's excited because she's been playing a lot of Sims, and she didn't like playing it on the PS4. What's up, Daphne? She's coming up for a sniff. Hey girl, how you living? So yeah, this is where the Omen is now. This is where it's gonna probably stay for a while. And it's actually so cool to have a PC out here. So we're both excited for it. Well, that's gonna do it for today's video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. And if you enjoyed it, please consider giving it a like rating. And if you're enjoying my content, please consider subscribing. And like I said earlier, I'm super excited to have the Omen back up and running. It's gonna be really cool to have a PC out in the living room. I've never really done anything like this, so I'm excited to dive into the realm of couch PC gaming. So I'll have to let you guys know how it is. But down in the comments below, let me know what you guys think. And I know I've already released a ton of Omen content, but if there's anything else you guys would like to see with the PC, let me know down below. But once again, I'm super excited to have it back up and running. And yeah, let me know what you guys think. But other than that, that's going to do it for today's video, guys. Thank you so much for watching once again. I hope you guys all have a great day, and I'll see y'all in the next video.